everybody. Welcome to Laughter Talks. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. And I would just like to say that earlier this year, as a lot of you know, I moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I joined the Center for Spiritual Living in Tulsa. And Reverend Jeff Staton is the senior minister, and he brings joy, open, inclusive heart, and a dedication to nurturing people in relationship to connection. And I have truly found my new spiritual home. And why we're here today, let me introduce three wonderful special people that I'm going to introduce. And we have our special camera person in the middle there. So this is going to be wonderful. First of all, we have Del Collins. He is the treasurer at CSL. And Del has been a member of the center since 1977 and said that the teachings at the center have helped him to grow as a person and learn about the magic of thought. He's been involved with the music department and appreciates people and the loving community at the Tulsa Center for Spiritual Living. And next we have Chris Myers Baker, the CSL member at large and singer with a beautiful voice like an angel. And Chris has been affiliated with the Center for Spiritual Living for nearly 5 decades. Taking classes, doing the special music, and also recently giving the messages once a month as well. Chris feels that the message of this church is very important to both the advancement of the individual and society as a whole. And last we have here Walida Lingle. She is the music director, and Walida has been a part of the community for 48 years. And from the start found a great philosophy that resonated in her spirit. Walida is now a registered science of mind practitioner and feels blessed to be a part of this amazing spiritual family. Welcome to the three of you. I love that you're here today joining me. And the reason we're here is because the center is having a special 60th year celebration that you guys have been there. So I would like, first of all, whoever wants to tell us first about the celebration and how it came to be. Lita, did you want to tell us about that?
Well, the celebration came to being because it's our 60th, and it's very important to celebrate your milestones, I think. And we're planning to have a wonderful time and celebrate and celebrate and celebrate.
Yeah, that's going to be really great. Did you have any of the I know they have new shirts, they're having things that people can buy the celebration. Did you just want to share with us what they can get?
Yes, this is a license plate.
Oh, nice. I want to get one of those
in reverse, which is cool. And different colors of t-shirt, which is
nice.
It.
And it's going to be in that color and red.
There are different colors. Yeah,
blue and red. That one. Oh, I love that shade of blue. That's so pretty.
That's pretty one. And then another license plate that probably.
Well, that's really nice. That's wonderful. Now, Chris, will you what will be happening at on that day?
Well, one of the more important things besides the celebration is that our Reverend Staton will be installed as our minister.
Oh, on that same day he will?
On the same day.
Wow.
So the choir will be, or the singing group will be doing a couple of songs in honor of that installation, as well as the whole celebration. So we're excited about both things.
Oh, well, now, and as far as the time, if people would like to go to that, what time is that happening? And then what time does the celebration start? Del, do you know that?
Yeah, it's going to run from 4 till 8.
Okay.
The program altogether, I don't believe yet, but we will have food afterwards. We'll do the installation first, I think, and then we'll have our celebration, and then we'll have food and stuff at that time. So it'll all work out. 4 hours, about 4 hours.
Well, that's really nice because maybe some people might want to go to one or the other, or those that have the time can join in, and the whole thing. Now, what have some of the how many of these celebrations have you been part of, Del?
This will be the third one. We did the 50th, the 55th, and this will be the third one coming up for the 60th anniversary.
Well, and what about you, Chris? How many have you been part of?
Two, the 50th and now the 60th. I was out of town for the 55th.
Okay.
I didn't
And
get to participate.
yeah, and Walida, how about you? How many have you been a part of?
The last three, like Dell. So,
Yeah.
yes, and it was a wonderful thing, wonderful celebration. So this one's going to be even more fun, I think.
Oh, I think so. I think so. There's just so many wonderful people there. And you guys did you want to tell us a little bit more about now you have your meetings. We have the meetings on Saturdays, the services. So can you, for people that might be looking for a spiritual community, can you share like the thought process of the center and how people might get to join?
You did.
Well, the teaching is, I guess they consider it metaphysical teaching, and it was started about 100 years ago by Ernest Holmes. I found it in 1977, I guess, and I really enjoy the teaching. To join, you have to come, of course, and see if it's a good fit for you, and then they want you to take at least one class, probably foundations, but maybe another class just to make sure that this is still what you want to be able and be able to join. And we've had a lot of folks join over the years. When I started, we had a very large organization, very large church, and we're growing again now, which is good. But you have to take a class, and you do have to, of course, attend, and be nice if you contributed one way or another,
Well, that's how the community grows.
Exactly.
And I just so that everybody knows, I had found you online. I was in California, and I've been a part of CSL for many years, and was looking for a family. So if people are interested, they can even go online, and I'll have all that information here on the screen. So if you want to go online to see if it's something that would be a good fit, you can do that as well. Now, Chris, when did you start singing for the services? I love your voice.
Actually, about 50 years ago, or 40
Wow.
years ago, I moved down here from Illinois, and I struggled with people. So it was just instinctive to start a singing group.
Yeah.
And both Walida and Del were in it, and there were many others. And we had quite a large church downtown at that point in time.
Uh-huh.
And then after 5 years, it was clear to pass the torch to Walida. So since then, I've been doing solos once a month, off and on, throughout the 40 years since.
Well, it's a very nice part of the service. I really
Thank
enjoy
you.
it. And
Well, I would like to say that it's a very heart-centered community. It's not all head by any means. It's focusing more on the heart and understanding your relationship to the divine and to each other.
yeah. And it's for everyone. We honor all paths to God. It's non-discriminate. I mean, anybody who wants to be there, whatever else you do, you're welcome, right? It's amazing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now,
In a sense, non-denominational that way.
yeah, non-denominational, because well, that's why I fell in love with it. And Walida, tell us about, you're the music director. So when did you start with that? When did you become musical director?
It's been a while. How long has
Over
it been?
40.
We've had others
Off
in
and
there.
on for over 40 years. It first just started with just doing once a month music team numbers, and someone else did solos during those times, but then it evolved into us doing most of the music. So, and when we have our special musicians, which is fun, we still do, that come in, and that's great too. So we're open to all kinds of possibilities and options. So.
Yeah.
And
Well,
we're a guitar player and
Yeah.
a piano player, if anybody's interested.
We would love to have another piano player and
Oh,
guitar player. So we have
okay now.
one that's part-time, very part-time.
Oh, well, that's good. Everybody out there, you hear that. If you play the guitar or the piano
Yeah.
and you're looking for a spiritual place to be, check us out. Now, there's also a website for everybody watching, and it's the tulsacsl.org. I'm going to have that right up there so that you can find out more about the center. And now, Dell, let's go over to you for a second.
Sure.
Would you tell us exactly where this is that we get to go and see everything going on?
The address is 3355 South Jamestown here in Tulsa.
Okay.
And we meet at 5 o'clock on Saturday evening.
We're sharing space with
Yeah,
you.
we're sharing space with the Unity Church there. So we meet on Saturday evening at 5 till 6. And then a little conversation afterward, maybe a snack or two. And then the Unity, of course, has their church on Sunday morning. So it works out really well. But 3355 South Jamestown is the address.
Okay. Well, that is all good information. And before we go, I'm going to ask each of you to share something. And Dale will go with you first because we've got the camera on you. Would you tell us the biggest, wonderful, most gracious experience you've had that you can share a message from being a member of the Tulsa Center for Spiritual Living? What has it meant to you?
Well, when I first went to the church, I actually went for a concert a friend of mine was putting on. And I saw their library, and they had a lot of the same books that I had, only they had more, but I had some of the same books, I should say, they had. So it got me interested. And then I met the minister at the time, and we became really good friends. And I joined the music team not too long after that for a Christmas program, and I stayed in the music team. So this kind of held me there. But really, it's the camaraderie with other people that kind of have the same type thinking that you have that's kept me. I can't give you one specific moment that occurred that tied it there, but it's really the people there and the conversation and that stuff that keeps me going.
Well, thank you. And Chris, can you share with us your message about what it's meant to you to be there?
It's been a loving community for a long time. I was married in the church downtown. And when my husband died 13 years ago, this was the community that really hovered around and gave me a lot of support. And that always meant so much to me.
Oh, that's wonderful. We all need that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And Walida, would you share with us about what it means to you, all the joy?
Sure. When I first attended the center in 1972, right?
Yeah,
No, 74.
74.
74. I was raised in the First Christian Church downtown, more traditional, but it never really felt like me, never really felt like home. And when I got older and looked around into the metaphysical world, I thought, okay, this is it. But when I first went to the church, I was kind of dragged into there and by my husband. So anyway, we went there and the minister was a woman minister and she was speaking on creation and how things worked. And I got goosebumps because it resonated with what I really believed and what I thought New Thought was like for me. And it was wonderful. So that's why I'm here. And there have been many events and opportunities and wonderful things since then, relationships. It's a place of community and love and care and support. And the last class we had that I led, it was amazing. And the people were beautiful and wonderful and supportive of each other. And that's what it is. That's what it's like all the time. And I love it. So here I am still.
Well, thank all of you for sharing that. And thank all of you so much for being so welcoming and embracing and loving to me. I really appreciate it. I really don't have family here. I moved here and you're my family now, whether you know it or not.
We're your spirit family for sure.
Yes. And I always say when I'm posting the pictures I take and everything, it's my spiritual family and I feel very blessed.
Aww.
And I love the philosophy. I live the philosophy. I have studied Ernest Holmes for a long time, and I'm grateful to have found just the right fit for me. And so again, we just want to say that this celebration is being held on May 13th. That's a Saturday. And be there. And the time again, Chris, for the ordination is what? 5 ordination?
4. It
Four.
all starts at 4 o'clock.
Oh, 4 o'clock. Okay, so we'll put that down. 4
We're not gonna
o'clock.
start at 5 as usual.
We'll be starting earlier for, let's say, meet and greet starting at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
And after that, it'll just, when we get through meeting and greeting, then they'll start the installation service.
Okay. Well,
Installation is not gonna be a long drawn
No.
out thing at all. So
okay.
and it's going, oh, I don't want to have to sit through. No, it'll be simple and very meaningful and spiritual.
Yes, they're beautiful services. I was to one at Spirit Works Center. They had Reverend Joyce was had that celebration, and it was amazing. And it's a very uplifting, beautiful process. So everyone
What's your
is
color?
welcome to come if you'd like to be part of that. But it's going to be a beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
No, we'll just,
So come out and share it with us. And again, thank you, and thank you too, Dell. Let me see Dell so I can wave to everybody. Bye. Yeah, I don't want. And Dell gives the best hugs. Okay, everyone, have a good day. Subscribe to Laughter Talks and come out to the 60th celebration for the Center of Spiritual Living. We love you all. God bless. And thank you so much for sharing your time.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.